Okay, you guys just called me, and I'm sorry I declined it because I have the phone in this contraption that widens the lens, and I couldn't even answer it if I wanted to because it's like clipped in. So, sorry about that. But I will call you guys as soon as I'm done making this video. So there's the trash cans. So we'll go back out here. I'm going to show you the yard before it gets real dark. So this is the house. And we'll also use this video to document the condition that the house is in prior to them moving in. I just showed it to them today. So we had to come back with the power washer because some of the stuff wasn't coming off, and the people that wanted to rent wanted the dirt gone. You can still kind of see it a little bit, but it looks like it took off the paint just a little bit there. I have some paint, I can touch that up. This is the carpet, the new carpet that we stapled down today. Okay, just left me a voicemail. Hope you're not upset that I didn't answer, but I couldn't get it to it because it's snapped in. So this is it, and this is the beds. I raked all that out, and this was kind of a mess. I had to trim it back big time so you could actually see your plants out here. So there's that. It's pretty. And then I apologize if I did not do a great job trimming these three. I thought the professional was going to do it, but you know, he just did a very basic level. But I trimmed them back just so I could get to the leaves, because there was leaves probably a foot high over here in this little bedded area. This area is where I spent most of my time. So I raked out all of this. There's been a bunch of Roundup treatments just to get this so it's not overgrown. There's still your azalea bush here, the azalea down there, and a forest pansy there. The azaleas there, the plants. I had to pull up these boards right here that you had. You had them all along the edge because there were termites all in them. So I did that too myself. I pulled all of them up, except for down here. These looked okay. So I left this, and it looks good. I have pictures of the termites too. This area was all grown up, so this is actually an area that the people that I contracted, they did this little area right here. Part of what they did. Also, this sidewalk was power washed too, and so was the deck. The deck was done yesterday, so there's debris up there, but that's just from the last day. And this has actually been all power washed, even though it doesn't look like it. It's just in the paint. It's just in the paint, but it's not dirty. So this area is looking much better. Okay, so this isn't 100% done. I don't know if you just saw that little guy. You got some gophers, big gophers that live under there. I don't know if they were there when you guys were here. But you can actually see this now. And my brother is going to get me a quote on this, taking it out and getting some dirt put in. I think he said that, you know, maybe he would do it for next to nothing because he'd like to put it at his house. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's what he told me. He would take it and the rocks if you know, to take it out. I just need to pay for the dirt to fill it in. So that's up to you guys. George, I hope that doesn't hurt your feelings, because it is beautiful. Everybody that was here could tell the love you had in this. So you can actually see that area now. This we might have to take down because these are completely rusted. I didn't notice this till earlier today when we were showing the house to the first set of people who actually had kids with them, and the kids immediately ran over and jumped on the swings, and I had to kindly ask them not to do that because I was worried that these might snap. I don't know if you can tell, but they're just completely rusted, all of them. Oh, there's where the gopher gets in. That's his hole. So there's your beautiful house. So the guys removed the logs, and I raked up some of the leftover stuff. That's what that is. I'm going to finish cleaning that up later. And I also trimmed back, there was tons of this vine that are like kind of taking over this weeping willow. It's a beautiful tree, and it looks like this vine is just choking the life out of it. So I actually, you might not be able to tell, but I did sever all the limbs from it so they would leave it alone. I'm trying to figure out how to turn on this light on this little contraption. There we go. Okay. This is a beautiful crepe myrtle. I've never seen one this big. And this grass has actually been cut twice in the last 2 weeks. It's just the crabgrass is just growing like crazy. So, but the house has all been power washed, so I hope you like. And this has been neatened up a little bit. The people who took a kind of, that did part of the yard, they kind of hacked out a little corner there, but my brother tried to make it look a little better. Okay. So this whole area before was just so overgrown, and it looks so much better. And I did a preliminary clean on the house because it was kind of dirty before, and I didn't want people to see it. And at the same time, we didn't want the cleaners to come do their job before we were done with all the insect treatments. I hope this looks better to you. There's a lot of light in here. Let me open this up a little bit so you can see. So I cleaned the floors. Haven't worked on those gouges yet, so you can see them still. But I think it looks a lot better. And, you know, everything's been touched up. The rail, you know, looks a little better. They replaced the rail there, I believe. And patched it, painted. So